Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. This is episode 20. Last time we did quite a few quest lines for our companions. We took on a high dragon and then we did something questionable for Anders, and he was like, just trust me, bro. And we have no idea what that was. I guess we'll find out what will happen with that as we go on. But we are now picking up after a cliffhanger. We are doing the quest, which is... Which quest are we doing? Which quest are we doing? It's called A Murder of Crows, because there's an Antivan thing going on, and what we currently think is the deal there is... this is going to be Zev, right? Right? Famed elven assassin? Maybe. We'll see how we go. I am also trying something different in this episode with my audio capture. So let me know how it goes. It's probably fine. I'm just doing something where instead of how I usually record is I just record the game audio from the desktop. But OBS has a beta feature of recording the audio directly from the game instead, and I want to see if it makes a positive change or not in how it's being recorded. We'll see. I guess I'll also see how we go, but if it sounds good to you, let me know. Capturing audio over the years in all of my videos has been a thing, that's for sure. Making sure you always have a perfect audio balance is like one of my biggest hang-ups, because I get obsessive over it. I'm like, I need to make sure it's perfect. And then there's a lot of videos on my channel where I thought it was perfect, but it wasn't, because it sounded good to me and in the recording, but I sound much louder, and it's like this whole thingy. So I've been working on making it much better over the past like year and a bit, but there's a couple of older playthroughs where I'm like, I wish that we could like fix that somehow, but you can't. You gotta deal with it. Okay, the elves are still here.
The sooner you all leave this place, the better.
When I saw that there was bandits, because we got attacked at the end of last episode by bandits, I was like, maybe the camp might be in trouble. So we'll have to find out. But no, they're just chilling. No issues. Ariane.
It is good to be among my people again.
Variel.
You do not belong here, Shamlin.
Oh, God. Okay. It's been a few years. I know I've got Merrill here, but, like, come on. Your keeper likes me.
I was told of an assassin hiding among the Dalish.
Talk to Variel. She's the one who likes to collect strays.
Okay. So that's the quest marker. Let's talk to other people.
We've been here too long. Mythal protect us.
Ah, protect us.
You
The
have
hunters
taken
chased
on a
away
heavy
another one
burden,
last night.
Hawk.
Too many
The
Shamlin.
creators watch
We
over
have to
you.
move soon.
Taking on a heavy burden
Can't you talk
of
to the
Merrill.
captain? Reason with her.
Another one. Too many of you shambling around lately.
I've heard the Dalish are hiding an assassin in their camp. Do you know anything about this?
It's been a long time since I've seen you Elvan faces around here. Maybe talk to Variel. She would know.
Maybe talk to Variel.
She's made up her
She
mind.
would know. Right? Do that.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something?
Finally, some respect. Oh, just the instant flirt. Curious about how this would go, but also I don't really like using my champion status to woo the crowd. I want them to like me for me without the champion status. Okay, so we'll get down to business.
I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish.
He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was.
Okay, well, he wants to be found.
I thought the point of hiding was not to be found.
He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave, Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Okay.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
Because he wants to be found. Because he wants to be found. Right. Search for the Antivan assassin in a nearby mountain cave. Teehee. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? It's 100% Zev. It's 100% Zev, and we already like felt like it was, but now it definitely is, because why would there be Darkspawn if there wouldn't be someone with Grey Warden blood around? You know, it's also crazy just to really think about that. We're currently 7 years post Blight. There is obviously, I guess, to think about the Awakening, which still, I think, was only like a year or so, right? So it's still like 6 years. And the Darkspawn are still out and about. They're not in the free marches, but if they're coming out this far, they're probably still in Ferelden, right? A recently opened passage. Bones! If you ask me, Darkspawn would be here waiting outside the cave of a Grey Warden. Hold up. Because of the blood. I think it's supposed to be very clear to those who know that this is going to be a Zevran related encounter, which is very exciting to call. I would be shocked if it was just another crow. That was not him, but at the same time, maybe it's all a misdirect. Maybe it's a misdirect. And we're meant to think that it's him, but it will not be him. There is only one way to find out. We're skirting along the edges here. I'm assuming this is where we're supposed to go. The recently opened passage. We've been in here before in the previous act, because this is where we took Fenris the last time, and he went into this room and ripped a hole through a woman's chest. Nice. Chance to reduce attack and movement speed is pretty damn good, but also Fenris's current hammer is really damn good. Fenris is just a hammery boy. We've been keeping him in our party more and more because I am trying to get that rivalry up, but the problem is it's just kind of dwindling there. And here's the thing with him on this sort of thing is the only way I think we're ever going to continue getting his rivalry all the way up is if we like had him in our party forever. His rivalry's gone up very slowly. And we've gotten some characters maxed like Meryl. Part of me that makes me... This is the struggle, I guess, when you think of it from a video game perspective and less of a role-playing perspective, is like I have enjoyed all the companions I take along on things, and you get attached or like you like certain ones more than the rest, so you want to bring them along, and then you have that video game brain going, character approval and stuff like that to, you know, and it's like there are two wolves inside of you. One wants you to do what you want, from a role-playing perspective, and the other wolf is saying, gameplay, character interactions. So it's tough. We might miss out on some Fenris stuff unless there's something massive where we can really get his rivalry up. But yeah, he was never going to be a friend with how we have aligned ourselves in this game so far with characters. Is he's disapproved of everything that we've done. So he was never going to be in the blue, that's for sure. There is never a shortage of hunters. The Via Tanadal, the way of the three trees, has lured many to Andril's side. The Via Artashan, the way of peace, it is a harder path to tread. And few are called to hear Silas's wisdom. Those who hear that call learn the arts of the healer and the mender, as turned by Gisharil, keeper of the Ralafaran clan of the Dalish Elves. So it's definitely the same place, because the Golem's wares are still here from last time, except we're not being attacked by 1,000,001 demons this time. Sundering. Absolution. Okay, Absolution. Seems pretty good. Not spending that much money on a bow for Sebastian though. Belt of woven elven hair. Barden's Folly. Look at that. Attack and defense. Crazy. 105 sovereigns though. Also crazy. Good stuff. Expensive. Oh, actually. Yeah. Take my junk. Actually, while I'm here, take my other stuff that I don't need. Yeah. Anything that's not super cool, you can have. And then all of this stuff. See, it's a named gauntlet, but they're gauntlets that I can't do anything with. I can't do anything with these. Yes, get rid of that. And then I'm going to keep Warplate of the Champion, because we want to get the full champion set. Maybe. See how we go. Just want to get rid of some stuff. Get rid of some stuff. Just get these down. Okay. That takes us to Sundermount. Can't open that. That's an exit. I wonder if that is where we're supposed to go exit. Alright, I'm gonna just save. And we're gonna go in and see if this is where we're supposed to go. Okay, that just took us out. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. The quest marker was not there before, I don't think. Was it? I don't think it was. I just went into the wrong cave network. Which means that the Darkspawn were also outside of the wrong cave network. We've all arrived to the wrong location. That's awkward. We were all told to meet here. There you go. I think this game has way too much of the needing to scour every single inch of the map, because obviously it updates every 3 years in the different acts of the game, and then there are parts that you wouldn't even think to travel, but it's like, hang on, I've got to go in here and walk through every single millimeter just in case there's a new item or entry or otherwise, and it's wild. It makes sense. Things change over the years, and I kind of like it in that sense, but I don't like it in the sense that I have to do it. I like it for some reasons.
Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
I almost just walked into a staircase and got stuck for an eternity. Pile o' bones. Yeah, stuff like, you know, walking into a random room that you could very easily miss if it's not associated with a objective, and it's like, here's a deep mushroom, and if you miss this deep mushroom, you've missed it forever. You know? And that is crazy to me.
I love doing that.
Great if you could just have perma-summon dog. I always forget that it disappears. Actually, why do I have... Actually, why do I have Earl with me? Good an upgrade for a companion? That's nice. I think I need an arrow. Oh my god! I don't think I need Meryl with me. I should probably have Anders. I don't want to accidentally start getting friendship with Meryl, you know? Not after all this work I've done to make her hate me. Spider hunted. 22. Does strength stop mattering when you level it up? God damn. Let's get some more willpower in there. And max out the Reaver tree. And then that would be 2 trees maxed out, which is pretty sick, dude. Let's do it. Insatiable. Max out another tree.
I hope there aren't a lot more of these traps left.
Guess they're... Okay, nothing on the corpses. Oh!
What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots.
Okay. He dodged out of the way so well. You know what really annoyed me? Fenris. You know what really annoyed me is I was highlighting them. And I'm like, there's nothing here. So they've already been triggered by those corpses, and they're now inactive.
We're good to go.
Are we good to go? Because we're still getting lit on fire. These are separate traps that you cannot turn off. All right, everyone. Oh, it's a party. Alright. Get the fuck out of the doorway, you punk. I hate having to do this. I shouldn't have to move you manually. You're an adult. Oh my god, everybody, get out of the doorway. Don't walk over the plates. Alright? Who's walking over the plates? What did I say? God, Nobody listens to what I say. Oh, I got a Sylvanwood ring. And it had like a plot thing, but it didn't update the plot thing. Oh, shit. Oh. Memento of the Dalish. Mera might be interested in the ring. Speak to Fenris. Oh, we gotta do that. Didn't I already pick up? I picked up something that I thought Meryl might be interested in already. Maybe that's why the quest didn't pop up. Have I picked up a mysterious ring twice? No time for thinking about that now. Game autosaved, which means... Okay. This is a trap. What? Whoa! It's the same Varteril?
It was bound. As long as
it was bound here.
Duty will force it to stay alive.
Oh, what? Oh my god. Varteril is bound here, so it comes back to life. What the hell? That's cool. I was not expecting you. I was expecting an assassino. So this is very interesting. You've got this, everybody, with the power of friendship. And a little bit of magic fire. We can achieve anything. Oh, maybe if you don't get crushed by the ceiling. Oh, Meryl doesn't have any healing, so this is what you've got to remember in moments like this: is Meryl.
Drink.
Time for a quick drink. Meryl's my debilitator, not my healer. God damn. And is at home being like, they should have taken me. I would have been able to resurrect them if things got troublesome. I'm next on the death list here. You've got this, friends. Nice.
Now you, I wasn't expecting. How do you do? My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
He's had some work done, hasn't he? God damn. That's unmistakable voice. Sir, you don't know me, but I know you very well, and I've brought you some Antivan brandy and some fine leather boots straight from Antiva just for you.
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Kunari, Deep Roads explorer, and may I say, one fine specimen of manhood. You underestimate your fame.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Oh, please, do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster. In fact, if you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
The guildmaster's gone.
I thought you'd be taller.
Ah, let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife? Butchered his parents? Sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
Oh! I have to. It's like, what do we say? It's just respectful.
He didn't mention how handsome.
Ah, so you've noticed. I credit my high cheekbones and pouty lips. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The crows do not like loose ends, unlike myself. But you are a man who can clearly handle himself, yes? Why worry? So you can either tie me up, grab me, and then manhandle me, or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
Oh, he's so thick with it. Wait, though. Okay, here's the thing, right? I never learn my lessons, right? Someone flirts with me, and then I'm like, are we doing this? We're doing this. And then I'm in, and I put myself in that situation, and then I go, oh no, Anders kissed me. What the hell? And the thing is, there is a genuine sense there that I don't expect that the thing will actually happen, and I'm just not aware of the fact that I have such a ridiculously magnetic charm about me, you know. It's all them magnets that I keep eating. And, you know, when there's 2 options of Anders being like, kiss me, or I just like to tease, I think that the I just like to tease is more of a playful flirt, because I'm not telling the person to kiss me. And then Anders, without skipping a beat, puts his tongue down my throat, you know? I'm like, that was supposed to be the other option. There was an illusion of choice there. Both of them really just said kiss me in brackets. You know, sometimes you just want to playfully flirt with someone and have a fun time, you know? But now I'm scared because I just flirted out of respect. And now here, if I say I choose manhandling, I'm scared that I'm going to strip myself naked and fuck Zevran in front of all my friends in this cave on a Vartaran's corpse. You know what I mean? And nobody wants to see that. Maybe someone wants to see that. But I feel like if I choose that, I might enter a point of no return. But I'm also super curious.
You're very compliant for a fugitive.
Compliant, yes, and very bendy.
Bruh.
But truthfully, I know when I am outmatched. I would rather take my chances against the crows.
Here's the thing, we're biased. We were not going to turn him in anyway. But we're also forcefully biased because we know this fella. Demons are scratching at my brain and they're telling me to do it. The voices! The voices!
I like your list of options, but does it have to be in that order?
I knew you couldn't resist my obvious charms. It's the accent, isn't it?
Oh God, you know what that means? He's gonna pop up in my bedroom later. Isabella would be into it. She'll be fine. Maybe we'll make it a group thing. I think that'd be fine. He's a duelist, isn't he? They can duel together, and then I'll partake. It'll be fun.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
You have to flirt with your old companions. It's like a rule. It's a rule. You have to flirt with your old companions. It wouldn't be right otherwise. Ring of the Shadow Hunter. Ring of the Shadow Hunter. And it's ass, because of course it's ass. Alright, what are you doing getting knocked out in combat? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Supposed to be keeping your distance. Lovely. Murder of Crows, the Antivan camp. Hang on. Report back to Nuncio. Oh, okay, we report back to the campsite. Alright, let's get ready for a fight. Dude, Nathaniel and Zevran and Alistair.
Assassin go. Was I not supposed to do that?
You had him? And you let him go? I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio.
Hello.
The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the Warden, I will never guess.
And the Warden. I thought you'd left. What have we had so far? We've had Anders. And Anders is in our party. We've got Alistair. Zev. And now we've got Nathaniel in the Deep Roads. And Liliana in the Mark of the Assassin DLC. So the only people we don't have, and we got Flemeth back, which is basically Morrigan Mummy. So, but we don't have Morrigan, which makes sense. We don't have our Grey Warden, which also makes sense. They're off raising a child together. Wynn, we have not encountered. And then that elf, the elf from Awakening, whose name I do not remember. Ogren, we don't know where Ogren is. Sten left, he's gone. Who else is a party member? Shale is busy stomping on pigeons, and as she should. I think that's the Dragon Age party, isn't it? That's everyone. I think so. I think that there was there's more. Oh, my brain. Which companions are the most memorable? There we go. If I can remember the fact that there was an elf that I do not remember the name of, but I don't even remember an actual companion. That's pretty bad. I'm pretty sure that there was another one. Oh, obviously Justice. Justice and Anders became one person, so technically I put them in one thing. I said Anders first, which includes Justice in brackets, who was a dead Grey Warden. So I do remember that. And I'm pretty sure that was the crew. That was everybody from Origins. Yes.
Let me tell you, it's a burden I bear on a daily basis.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
That looks so goofy. Oh!
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
Nice. My favorite little funny thing about a game like this is obviously combat has to start, and the way that Nuncio's just stood still, not even at the ready, and he's just taking damage. He's just like, oh, before he actually does an animation. Oh, that's funny. God damn. I love this. This is so well done. As soon as you get your Antivan crew stuff, you know what you're getting into.
That's enough!
Nice. I hate it when named characters have no loot.
Talk to me when you're done.
I'm sure you wish to loot the camp. I'm right in it. I'm doing it. Proving battle tunic. Specifically for me, I need... yeah, nice.
Easy as pie.
Look at that. It's got more armor, more attack. Healing, I could always put a defense rune back on this one. It's actually quite nice. I just miss out on the plus 44% healing, which is kind of fine anyway. And then it's obviously my set bonus. What does it look like? Ooh, God. Am I really that skinny underneath all this big, bulky armor? No, I'm much too fragile with my appearance. I must be big man in big suit of armor. Take that away. What am I? Big man in big suit of armor. You'll never know. Okay, let's get... Might get the Shackling Hex. Oh no, we're gonna get Spirit Mastery, won't we? Yep. Spirit Mastery. That's what we were gonna get. We started doing this for you, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Boop. Speed for you need. Requires power. And what does this allow you to do? While in any of the modes, you gain an additional bonus from the other two. So when you are in precision, let's do that so we can get that bonus passive ability at the end. I think that'd be nice. Also, how far in this area can I go? In this temporary location? Are there things to loot before we talk to Zev? That is the important question. Why is it allowing me to go all the way up here if there's not going to be something worth my time? Like 21 silver. And like 10 silver. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I would be severely upset if I come here to this location and there isn't like at least 10, 20 silver or a dull shiv or worn trousers or some sort of frayed rope of some kind. You know, that's what I like looting my bodies for. Any crafting items that I could miss? Any lore? No? But an onyx fragment? Hell fucking yeah, dude. Jake! My shit. Just waste my time. Alright. I'm coming! I'm on my way!
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time for me to move on. Unless you'd care to get to know each other better, champion. I warn you, I grew up among whores. My fingers are quite nimble.
Oh my god. We actually can, like, really set that one up for later.
Some other time, perhaps.
Ah, that's too bad. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
Okay, so the maybe is also a no. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. If that's also a no, then wait a minute. I need to know what happens if I say yes. Are we gonna make camp right here and the other party members will just like turn their backs like Dragon Age Origins when Morrigan and I literally just like boned in the party camp with no privacy whatsoever? That was the most hilarious thing ever.
I like nimble fingers.
Excellent. A small diversion before I head home to wage my war against the guild. Perhaps I should say a large diversion. No need to undersell it, huh?
We're actually just walking off behind the cave as they stand there and react to it. What the fuck? Like, we just actually chill the fuck out around the corner. Okay. Oh man, we already endanger a friend. 2 of the 7 guildmasters are already in Zevran Ariani's pocket, and the guildmaster of Rialto is dead. While no proof exists, we both know he was involved, whether he claims the deed or not. They should have released him when they discovered he lived. Honor of Antivan crows be damned. What option do we have now? After centuries of unity that have led us to rule a nation from the shadows and have placed kings and queens in our pockets, we are being torn apart from within by a single elf who didn't even succeed in his mission to call the so-called hero of Ferelden. The guildmasters dismissed Zevran's threat without considering just how many assassins were similarly affected. Too many of our numbers have been cheated out of their rightful teeths, driven into hiding, or intimidated into silence, and somehow Zevran is finding them all. You report that he is not in Antiva, but that isn't always the case. He appears in a city until our operatives find him and chase him out into Ravane or the Free Marchers, and then we never hear from them again. We have both spoken to the remaining guildmasters, and they have denied us. They are blind, and it makes me think maybe Zevran is right. Perhaps it is time for a change. From a half-burned letter found in a Treviso warehouse. There you go. Oh, damn. I think we forgot to read this Merrill Codex entry from the last episode, unfortunately, which is Meryl spends more and more of her time locked away in her house in the alienage with her mirror. She leaves only to buy food, which she does so rarely that Varric has taken to having produce delivered to her door. At least she no longer gets lost as she wanders the city. Varric really be looking out for the whole crew, huh? We got a finesse item, which is a dagger, which we might be able to give to Isabella, and I can say, hey, gift from Zevran. I believe you guys may have met at one point years ago in Ferelden. So weird. Yeah, we just went behind the hills there. That's why that part of the map was accessible, clearly. And our crew watches on. And Varric explained it in explicit detail to Cassandra, obviously. She's like, Cassandra, would you like to know how big it actually was? Because I know. Because I know. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright. Let's wrap up some quests that we know that we have, like the Mine Massacre one.
Merchants glare at me as if I'm going to steal something.
The nerve. Dwarves make excellent thieves too, you know.
Do.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
No, and neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
I'll take the mine.
I slew the dragon to protect the city. I need no coin from you.
Jump bloody dog lord.
Okay, mate. Alright, mate. You fucker. Give me your health potions, please. And your injury kits while we're at it. Let me clear you out of that. And Markham's heirloom.
The best armor coin can buy.
I'm wondering if you can buy that champion gear or something from someone or something. If I need to keep an eye out for it. Oh, we've got a Canary sword for another 3 sovereigns. It's so expensive. God damn it. Get that tome. Get that tome of the mortal vessel, if you don't mind. Hiya! Some more attribute points. Wait. Oh, God, 6. I was wondering why there was no confirm. I'm really confused. Okay. Robes by Jean-Luc. Circle robes. Backpack. Backpack. I think that's, should be the maximum.
Better prices.
Max. Sir Marlian Selberg.
Over here. You were courageous to speak openly against the Knight Commander. Your words did not fall on deaf ears. Several nobles are discussing, quietly, what to do about Meredith. I cannot tarry here for risk of Templar spies. If you would make common cause with us, read this.
I could use all the allies I can get.
Secrecy is paramount. I'll communicate by messenger if the need arises. Make her look after you, Hawk, and our fragile endeavor.
A noble agenda. Sir Marlon Selbrecht needs several tasks completed to help mobilize some of the nobles against Knight Commander Meredith. When the task complete, she will send a message. Locate secret entrance for hidden supply cache. And kill the Knight Commander's handpicked zealots who have been purging mage sympathizers in Lowtown.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I've found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Alright, confirmed 30 silver is the price of 1 Canary sword. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable ripoff. I spent 3 sovereigns on this trash. This is what I get. You desecrating my blooming onion place. God damn it. My precious blooming onion. Oh. Well. That's what this quest was, right? We're doing it there. Yes, the thing for Isabella. Okay. This is what happens when I blindly run on the map being like, la da 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 da. Yeah, he's definitely changed his outfit. That's a fresh new pair of duds, dude. When we spoke to him, I was like, oh, his feathers are darker. But he has changed his getup. He has now entered his emo phase. Anders is getting dark drippy with it. He's like, do you like my new look? I'm taking a page out of Morrigan's book. Okay. Okay, Anders. Oh, why is that so strange? All right, let's take... Oh, I don't know. Maybe if we take Fenris, he might actually gain friendship. I don't know why, but maybe he'll like this. So I need to get him away. I need to bring him on any and anything that involves magic and then side with magical stuff. And then he goes... Argh! So that's what I think. We're going to leave Fenris out unless it's magical, because then we risk him, you know, being like, Hawk, you have my respect. Here's some friendship points. You know what I mean? So Varric, is going to be here for this, obviously. Bring our healer. Let's go. Okay. Can I just leave? I can't leave. We are now stuck in here. There you go. So, we are now doing the companion quest, No Rest for the Wicked. Bring Isabella to Velasco. He spends his nights at the Blooming Rose. Okay. This is the plan. Gamlin is still here.
What's brought your
I'm
sorry
just
ass up
here
to
for
this
the
party
medicinal
now?
benefits.
Okay, mate. Gamlin is here all the time. No wonder he lives in such a shithole.
That's his room over there.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think so. Now, this needs to be convincing. And you'll need to get creative. Call me names, even hit me. Stick with it, no matter what I do. Velasco's a clever son of a bitch. If you waver, he'll notice.
All right, baby, I can play with you a little bit if you like.
I'm worried about you. You're enjoying this a little too much.
I am, aren't I? Whatever you do, just make sure he takes me to Castillion. I'll leave a trail for you to follow. Let's go.
I think you and Isabella can handle it from here.
They were just about to engage in dialogue as soon as they went up the stairs, so we're going to just reload entering the room so we can get the dialogue. Also, something I just noticed as well with Isabella is, like, you can't tell me that necklace, that big, hefty, weighty piece of jewelry that she's wearing around her neck, wouldn't be the most stiff and uncomfortable thing ever. There's no movement there. Just realized that. Like, there's just, like, no movement there. Was it? Like, what? Like, it would feel like you had, like, a slave collar around your neck. Like, and you're like, and you're stuck. Like, that seems like a terrible idea, actually. You know what I mean? Like, that's wild. And I don't know why. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea why I would not have noticed it before now.
As you pretend.
Hey, you take that back.
You had your relic. You were gone. There was no reason for you to come back and face the Canary.
I still don't have a ship. I thought I could get one.
From a bunch of shipwrecked Canary.
From the Viscount. I just got here late.
I always knew you had a heart of gold.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Nice. There you go. All right, I just wanted to get that information.
Yeah. Now, stick with it, no matter...
Okay.
I think you and Isabella can handle it from here.
Just us now. Let's level up you while we're here. And max out your piracy. And you've got another one, so we're going to do it in tactical withdrawal. You do that. And what have we been doing with you? We probably won't get you to elemental mastery because that requires firestorm. 1, 2. Actually, we might be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pyromancer. We could probably, maybe. Or, oh, 90% cooldown for all spells? What the fuck?
How'd you do it?
Yeah, alright. I'll take it. Alright. Ready, Isabella?
Get back here, you... Skitty beast. I hope you have a good reason for interrupting my private time.
I brought you a new plaything. She's much less timid.
Are you insane?
I just want you out of the way.
I thought I could trust you.
Remember that time you ran off with the Tome of Castillon? This is like that, only funnier.
You backstabbing little shit. You'd better start sleeping with one eye open.
Castillion will be pleased. He's been looking for Isabella for some time. A token of our appreciation. It's more than she is worth.
Well, I hope Isabella leaves an obvious trail. Wait, what am I talking about? Isabella's never subtle.
Nice, we get an opportunity to gather the party, so I can actually put someone else in here. What's your thing at? You're a real big friend to me. That's the thing. Everyone's at a point now where it's like I've kind of maxed out quite a few of them, and I don't want to like endanger that. But then I'm like, if I'm taking ones that I'm maxed out with, I may as well take the ones that I am not. So we're gonna bring Fenris. Don't approve of anything while I'm here, okay? You hunched over brooding man of you. Why? Fix your posture, will you? What is that? Let's go. Obvious trail. I guess maybe we have to wait now. Maybe something will pop up. Oh no, follow Isabella's trail to Lowtown. It'll be easier to see at night. There you go. Well, we may as well continue the journey.
Business appears to be good. Mind you, I imagine demand is fairly constant.
Looks like the trail Isabella left.
Okay, so we've got to follow it this way.
Looks like the trail Isabella left.
Okay, it's going to say that every time. Blood Rager? Blood Rager Thrall? What the fuck is that? Blood Rager? Okay, okay. Like, what the hell? Can we just think about, like, the implications here? Why do we just, like, this happens at night, I get it, but why are we just got blood mages in the street? Like they in Kirkwall. This place is nuts. The Fade do be real thin here, I know, but like, oh my days. Okay. What? Oh, it's frozen. Blood Rager slipped and fell on his butt and someone froze his ass. What the fuck? Blood Rager. Blood Rager. Died before his thralls could all be wiped out. Wild. Fenris liked that. Alright, back on the trail then, I suppose.
Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawk Estate?
Isn't that what it's called? It's what it's called, man. We call it as we see it here. What if we just didn't follow this trail and we just left the area outside?
Leads to Lowtown.
Well, the quest told me that already. I could have told you that. I wonder if we just left the area and went straight to Lowtown. You know? Because Journal did not keep that a secret. Following the trail. What do you think this trail is? Realistically. Follower of she? Follower of she? Who's she? The cat's mother? What do you reckon Isabella's dropping on the ground? What do you reckon her trail is? Personally, I think she's like got excellent bladder control. And that is the trail. Just little dribbles here and there. And my Mabari hound is following the scent. I think that makes the logical sense. Follower of she. You guys were just hanging around down the corner? You didn't even help out. Hanged man?
I still don't get the name. Did they hang someone here?
Someone is hung if they are drunk, I think.
Actually, they did hang men here. By their feet. Until they starved.
Good thing they were drunk then.
Jesus. I was waiting for Varric, or maybe someone, to make a comment about how the term hung does not necessarily refer to just being drunk, but that's alright. I'll make that joke instead. Maybe Isabella would have made that joke, see? I reckon she would have made that joke. I know my pirate queen well. She would have made a dick joke. Follower of she. There do be many of them. Oh! I was not looking at my health. I really just was watching myself just have a great wailing of a time. Alright. Resurrection. Thank you. I'm alive! God damn, dude. Okay. Devour. I think Anders has the capacity to heal injuries. Oh, a Canary Sword. I will just heal thyself. I hate that the Canary Swords are all in the garbage, like, in places, because it just means that I'm probably not going to get it at all. The game wants me to get it all. Oh my god. Or the followers of she have to be tied to this goddamn questline specifically, because there are too many. I was under the impression that Castillion is a dude, so I don't think it's followers of she as in Castillion. The only massively important she I can think of
Messing with us is suicide.
is obviously Flemeth, guys. But yeah, I don't. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe they're the followers of Isabella.
Leading me to the docks.
Followers of Isabella herself. We're somehow, for some reason, fighting them. I have no idea. Okay. Isabella's trail. Aha, Castillion's Landing. Save. In. Let's go. Oh. That thing again. That old chestnut. 16 sovereigns. God damn. Okay. Just casually? I don't think I've ever picked up 16 sovereigns out of one mangy old crate. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why don't we work something out? If you're good, I'll tell Castillion to go easy on you.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have standards.
You're going to do whatever I want. I own you.
You sure about that?
You! I knew the bitch was up to something. Kill them!
Damn, we didn't even wait until Castillion actually showed up. Alright. I just show up and do the Return of the Jedi nod. Oh, these damn bear traps. My legs are just so attracted to these. I just love getting myself in trouble, you know? That fire do be blazing. Haha! Fenris stepped in a trap. It wasn't me. Varric, help. Yeah. I'm gonna run around as Varric real quick for the whole trap routine. See if I can disarm any. This will be when they probably don't exist anymore. Get a complex chest.
Velasco sent word to Castillion. He's on his way. Let's look around first. I want to know why he's in Kirkwall.
Oh, and she back. Alright. I'm trying to think about this type of quest line and whether it would have anything that Fenris would hate. But I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it's up his alley of things to care about, you know? Complex chest.
We're good to go.
There is 54 silvers in a complex chest, and there is 16 sovereigns in a random crate. Ambrosia, Felicitas aria, commonly known as the Silent Plains Rose, is to this day the only plant found growing on the Silent Plains, which were tainted by the Blight 1,000 years ago. As mentioned in the section on rare flowering plants, Felicitas aria is not technically a rose, though its flowers do exude a sweet rose-like scent. The flower is rare and is in danger of becoming extinct because of its value in the creation of ambrosia, which is distilled from the roots of the plant. Dozens of these plants go into the making of just one vial. Some say that the wives of the most powerful Tevinter magisters once used ambrosia to perform their baths in a vulgar display of wealth. Okay. Alrighty. How are we picking that up? Anyone fancy a bottle?
Not going to happen.
Only
that were possible.
That's not really my thing.
Okay, guys. Remember when we could, Velasco will have it. Paring knife and the office key. Remember when you could just knock a door down? Okay. What have we got for you that we can upgrade to? We could upgrade to finesse. Nature damage. Critical damage, more damage, more damage, damage. These ones that she's got at the moment improve with level up, because I think they're DLC ones. The paring knife, 65 attack, stamina, offhand blade. It's probably for the best what we've got so far, so we'll just give you that. Be done with it. Let's unlock the door, shall we?
All set.
All set. Chest. Incriminating documents.
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business. Why am I not surprised? The city guard will find these documents very interesting.
Okay. So the followers of She, I don't think we're related.
And Velasco told me you were all tied up. A lovely present just waiting to be opened.
All the Mabaris.
I see he's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella. Crossed and double-crossed.
You want to talk? Maybe we should talk about these documents. Slavery in the free marches? They're not going to like that.
Get to the point.
Give me your ship, and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
You really think that's going to work? You really think that's going to work? Also, that is endorsing slavery. Indirectly, Isabella. Tusk.
If you want the ship, can't we just kill him and take it?
You don't just kill a man and take his ship. That's crude and amateurish. How will he tell everyone how I bested him if he's dead?
Isabella, this is you've got plenty of stories. You know? Plenty.
Can you trust him? He trades people for money.
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the bargain.
Oh, you know what? Fenris would hate this shit. Because this has got slavery involved. Fenris would hate this shit. I've got half a mind to actually dial this one back a little bit. Specifically because there's an element of me that wants to get Fenris to go, you know? But what the hell, Isabella?
Ah, Isabella. Always full of surprises.
I see I wasn't the only one played today. Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
What's the word of like one a rogue and two a slaver? I mean, Isabella, your word. What do you think your word is worth? My God, man. All right. Isabella, you can have the ship. And no slavery happens in the free marches. Isn't that great?
Castillion dies here today, if I have anything to say about it.
Enough with the blackmail then. Let's settle this like civilized people.
Wait!
What do you mean, wait? What's Isabella's status at? She's very friend. She's very much friend. I think she's gonna hate this. She'll hate this for sure. But like, I can't. It's so dumb. Like it's stupid character behavior of our character needing to make a choice for RPG choice reasons, and it's so dumb. Like, here, I'll turn a blind eye to you expanding slavery into the free marches, and if you give me your ship and then promise me, pinky promise me that you won't follow me and try to kill me despite our bad blood and everything that we've done in the past, and it's so very clear that you would still pursue me and go, haha, what did you expect? I am a roguish man. Like, it, and Isabella would just be fine being like, oh, it's okay, he pinky promised me. As if she hasn't been like so annoyed about this guy and looking over her shoulder for years. Like, that behavior is the wildest thing ever. All because she's like, how will anybody know that I beat him? You know, he's not going to go around telling that story if he remains alive. Just very silly. We've got this is Isabella's dumb moment, and Meryl's had plenty of her dumb moments. Anders is also being dumb. Fenris is being dumb. Sebastian is just dumb. Varric is great. Aveline's a sweetheart, but also a Templar. Well, not a Templar, but married one. And is guard captain, so she's a bootlicker. It's like, it's all this group. When you really like pick it apart and you look at it, you're like, man, Varric's the only good one. And you know why Varric's the only good one? Because he's the one telling this story, so of course he's making himself look like the only good one. And everyone else is just dumb. All the dumb party members come together and do dumb little adventures in Kirkwall and make dumb, questionable decisions. And that's Dragon Age 2. Unbelievable. So the only reason, literally the only reason that my character would want to spare him and let Isabella do what she wants to do with the whole document thing is purely a selfish thing, and that would be to game the system and try and get rivalry points with Fenris because he would hate the slavery decision. Frustrating. I'm going to reload after this just to actually see the outcome, to actually see what happens if we have Fenris in our party when we get that opportunity to do a party switch. Just out of curiosity. We'll see what happens. Aged Antivan brandy. For Zev. Oh, there's a few of them here. Come on, guys. Castillion died ages ago. You've got no loyalty. You can go. Let's read a codex entry while we're here. Curious of the Winds. This piece of armor is something of a legend for the seafaring folk of the East. According to the tales, it was created by a Ravani seer who lived high on the cliffs overlooking the Amaranthine Ocean. The woman took inspiration from the harsh winds and singing rain that befetted the coastline, and fashioned a cuirass that was as beautiful as cruel as the storm. As a finishing touch, the seer plucked the howling wind right out of the sky and bound it within the armor. Okay. It is said that the winds of the Amaranthine Ocean will always favor any who possess the cuirass. This story may be true, or it may be a complete fabrication. However, one thing is certain, plenty of superstitious sailors have fought and died over this legendary object, risking everything to be able to bend the wind and the sea to their will. You can just imagine that I'm just reading like an engraved description on the back of the armor or something while everybody else fights off enemies for me in the background. That's what happens when I read lore during a fight. An enlarged gallbladder, just what I've always wanted.
Oh, now what am I supposed to do with these useless documents?
Get rid of them?
After all we've been through together, how could you do that to me?
Oh, what am I supposed to do with these documents? Rip them up? Like, throw them in the water? Like, who cares about the documents, dude? You've got a ship now.
Remember the time you ran off with the relic?
You're not still using that as an excuse, are you? Oh, Hawk. Castillion deserved what he got, didn't he? I really hate it when you're right.
I'm only constantly right. Like, only all of the time. Speak to Isabella. No change. No change in rivalry or friendship there, so it didn't affect anything. However, something that I'm curious about is I'll make a separate save, and then we're gonna load. What time is it? Yes, it is 2:40 in the morning. What are you gonna do about it? You're not my mother, are you? You're not gonna tell me to go to bed? Chill. All right, we got to save right here. Oh, damn it. This is right before... Hang on. Damn it. This is the wrong save. Which means I need to go just a little bit further back. There we go. Just a little bit further back. And then I'll keep Fenris in the party. Okay, so we've got Fenris. We'll talk to Castillion. We're going to give the documents over. And then take a rogue's word that he'll... A picky promise never to come after Isabella, which just feels bizarre.
And Velasco told me you were all tied up. A lovely present just waiting to be opened. I see he's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella.
You want to talk?
Get to the point.
Give me your ship, and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
What happened to getting rid of Castillion?
I am getting rid of him. Through peaceful means.
Coming from her, that's priceless.
I saw the ship docked in the harbor, Castillion. She is splendid. I want her.
Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
You've made your decision, Isabella. Do as you wish.
Fenris just stands there and goes, "This bitch."
Let me say, my dear, that you would make a remarkable ally for any man able to tame you. Our business is hereby concluded. Forever. Be well, Isabella.
This is going to come back to bite you. You know that, right?
I've got the fastest ship on the ocean. It's got to catch me in order to bite me.
Interesting. So it's just like, I've got a fast ship. You're not going to end up shipwrecked again, are you? Fenris is like, ah, yes. Cool. Thanks, guys. So wild. Because if we shut down Castillion, I guess the slavery business would still continue. Someone else would just replace it, but it might not make its way into the free marches. But it's just dumb.
If you're looking to sail off, I think the sun sets that way.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Yet. I owe you all this, you know. I've got a feeling something big's about to happen. Knowing you'll be right in the middle of it. I wouldn't miss that for the world.
Okay.
Come on.
Got a bad feeling about this, she says. Wild. Yeah. And we don't really need Isabella in our party. No rivalry changes whatsoever. What? And then questioning beliefs. No rivalry changes whatsoever? No rivalry changes whatsoever. Is this just purely an inconsequential act? No rivalry. What? Fenris should hate this. Fenris should absolutely hate this. Maybe it comes after the questioning beliefs thing if we go and talk to her about it, because it pops up right after we do it. I find that incredibly hard to believe, that there's no change in approval on a quest like that, especially one that deals with slavery. Fenris said nothing either. The fact that he didn't even say anything was also crazy. Right? What the fuck? Let's go to the Hanged Man and we'll speak to Isabella. And we'll bring Fenris with us. Very confusing.
Of Kirkwall's killed a dozen dragons and sleeps on a bed made from their bones. And I hear he uses the Arashok's skull.
I've already heard that one. What the hell, man? It's weird when you want to bring companions along to see if you can get rivalry or friendship and stuff like that, and then it doesn't happen when it definitely should. Oh, black eye. Isabella give that one to you.
You're here. Good. I wanted to talk to you.
So when do I get the grand tour?
Haven't you already... Oh, you mean my ship? It's not fit to be seen. Castillion had an obsession with mustard-coloured satin. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of having to go look for you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm glad you walked in here all those years ago.
I was drawn in by the intoxicating aroma of stale piss and vomit.
Now that I have my ship, I'll need a new crew. And I'd like to have someone like you on board. Someone I can really trust, who has my back, no matter what happens.
Very, very cute. First mate, Hawk? Sure.
Exploring the world and getting away from all this. I'm game.
It'll be just you and me in the ocean. Oh, and a couple dozen hands, but they don't really matter. They say in Lomerin that a true friend is as constant as the Northern Star. Never put much stock in that saying till now.
Cute. I really like the relationship dynamic here. It's kind of hilarious. It's awesome as well. It's a relationship path where it's like you fucked around and then you were just like, yeah, and then you kind of reference it or you make allusions to it and there's like that weird tension or chemistry, but then you're not like deeply in love with one another. It's not really Isabella's style, and it doesn't really feel like it's my character's style either. I haven't gone like hounding after people, and I kind of really like how there's just like this conversation of like, yeah, fuck it, let's just like go and travel together. It's like it's a cool dynamic. It's a cool dynamic. So that was just a funny conversation to take place. But confirmed, Champion of Kirkwall will become Champion of the Seas.
I think I need a bath. Do you think I need a bath?
I think we need a bath, babe. Alright, let's go. That's done. Part of me wonders if rivalry or friendship is gained in that, but maybe it doesn't show. Because surely not. Like, I'm going crazy thinking about the fact that, like, nothing popped up. Like, it's crazy that nothing popped up. It's like, what? What? I'm going to choose to believe that it did, but, like, it just didn't update. So, Livitus, I have a thing for you.
I took this fire gland from a high dragon just outside the city.
Just casually.
You killed a high dragon? Incredible. Let me see the fire gland.
It was either her life or mine. I chose mine.
And that I am glad to hear. This fire gland is a remarkable specimen. Wait here. I know exactly what I can craft from this.
Ooh.
This turned out beautifully. Something worthy of our champion. I hope you can put it to good use.
Zara's tooth. Is that definitely a weapon? Zara's tooth? Oh. Sounds like a weapon. +1 to all attributes. 529 fire resistance and 20 health. Crazy. I'll think about it, but thank you.
From our mages is
I will think about it. Okay, perfect. That's that done. Templar Hall on the loose. That is a main plot, isn't it? That's Meredith. We're gonna go speak to Fenris. Because it's about time that we had a chat to this fella. Maybe we'll see where he's at. Let's piss him off a bit. Get his rivalry up some more. You know how it is. After all this time, Fenris, you really just have not cleaned up. It's been 6 years now, by the way.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named. And alone, as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you.
Sister.
You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Venhedis, first of us.
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
Damn, he actually sent a letter, too.
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes, yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
I mean, I kind of have to go, right? I'll say no. That'll get rivalry points for sure.
I thought you said there was no point in meeting her.
I can't simply leave it like this. I have to know. If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. I know you owe me no favors, but if we happen to go there anyway...
I got Fenris rivalry +5. I didn't even say... That's interesting. There you go. So I didn't even say yes, and I still got it anyway. What happens if I say no? Do I still get it anyway? You know what I mean? Like, how does rivalry work, man? Can I decline a companion quest and still get the quest if I didn't even say yes to the quest and still got the quest? Let's see. I'm now just being curious. I want to see how this goddamn rivalry thing works. Alright, let's see if I can decline the quest and still get it.
Are you...
Edith, first of us.
I had to
Alright, so now we're just gonna run my way through this as well. Sorry to break the immersion, guys.
If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
You think I don't have better things to do?
I can't stop now. Verania's already waiting for me. If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least.
Illusion of choice! Illusion of choice!
We happen to go there anyway.
What? Ooh, Fenris rivalry +10. I got a bonus 5 rivalry for telling him no. Okay, so in a game where there's the tick and the X, which is a yes, let's do this, and a no, let's not do this, you are still forced into doing it anyway. You just say no as the character. How stupid is that? That's so funny. So you don't miss out on doing the quest. You just get more rivalry points, which means that's what we're committing to. And I'm just going to keep pissing him off so we can keep pushing him up there. What the hell? Whatever happens with this quest with his sister, we're just going to have to, like, do the worst things possible, unfortunately, to piss him off. So we can actually get his rivalry up. I'm sorry, Fenris. I actually kind of think he's cool. He's also a bit of a fucking asshole. But, like I said, my whole party is dumb characters. My god. Okay, so that's how that works. That is how this game works. That's how this game works. Hey man, can you do this thing? Say yes or no. By the way, it doesn't matter. We're doing it anyway. And you just have to come with me. It's like, hey, we'll go there. 3 years ago, after confronting Hadriana, Fenris learned of his long-lost sister. He has spoken little of it, though it clearly still preys on his mind. He has not left Kirkwall to pursue the matter, remaining in Danarius' mansion, even though it is common knowledge in Hightown that a friend of the champion lives within. Fenris finds his high profile in the city both intriguing and alarming. Over the last year, he's spoken more than once of leaving Kirkwall for good. If not for the debt he owes to Mapo, he would likely have already moved on. Yeah, in all these years, you haven't thought of cleaning up the joint. God damn, I can tell you don't have company, that's for sure. And yes, and Bethany, because we don't have Bethany on our party, so I left her out of everyone being dumb, is Bethany's actually the least dumb person. Runs in the family. Amazing. Alright, what does Fenris want us to do? Go to the Hanged Man. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. So we'll do Fenris and Isabella's stuff today. And then we'll catch up with Aveline and Sebastian and Meryl.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me...
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Leto? Oh god, hang on, what? What is happening?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Huh?
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
Whoa!
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris, don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Danarius, but I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new master, then? The champion of Kirkwall? Impressive.
Man, looks so evil. Take him! Oh god, well that's maximum rivalry right there. Oh man, I need to do this in a way that obviously pisses Fenris off, but doesn't make him leave my party or attack me. What the fuck? We can acknowledge and recognize that I'm in a unfortunate predicament of trying to actually get his rivalry up even further, and we should have just had him in our party more for the anti-mage stuff, but it took me a while to realize what was going on in that regard.
I'm sure we can come to some kind of arrangement.
No, he needs to die. Our elf is a hell of a negotiator.
You weren't always this way, Fenris. Once upon a time you had affection for me. I remember it fondly.
Shut your mouth, Danarius.
The word is master.
Oh my god. Alright, we got Fenris rivalry plus 10. Holy shit. Oh, he's running! He's running away! Oh, for a second I thought we were just killing the sister because of the red circle. Leto. Holy shit. Oh, we're pissing Danarius off, aren't we? I mean, pissing Fenris off. But yeah, we'll negotiate. Yeah, how you doing? Oh! Oh yeah, he's a mage. Oh, he's just standing up there now. He's just standing there, menacingly. And now he summons corpses. Oh, we can take him out now. We can take him out now. I got to wait for your bubble to go away. Oh, of course. Of course. And he's gone. He's going to hide in the corner. Alright, get this guy. He's going to just keep summoning things. I hate it when he does this. Put the ball away, sir. Oh, Varric's dead.
Using potion.
Anders, you've got the thing that you have. Do the thing, please. Do the thing that you do. Ah, I'm being resurrected. Ah.
Sorry, baby.
When he talks to Bianca when he gets back up again, that's funny. Oh, he's dead. There you go.
You are no longer my master.
Oh!
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
Your sister's a mage. You bloody hypocrite. You really are just jealous.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Whoa.
Please, don't do this. Please tell him to stop.
Fenris, I know that, like, oh, God, goddamn, Anders throwing that shade in. This is messy. Tevinter sucks. Magisters suck. The whole business of it is awful. But also, she's not going to become a Magister now because of what happened, and she can be free. So don't kill your own sister in your rage, because it was not her fault. Also, she did sell you out, and I understand, but also she kind of had no choice.
Wait! Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
I mean, he knows that. Go ahead then.
Your sister's as much a victim as you were.
Fenris. I know how hard this is to believe, but this is the last thing you want to do.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
Ooh. Damn.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
Sister being a mage. Blaming magic.
Magic has nothing to do with this, Fenris.
No. Greed for it didn't bring Danarius here. Make my sister betray me? You heard what Verania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean. Like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul.
So poetic.
Let's go. I need to get out of here.
That dialogue option wasn't what I thought it would be, because when saying, like, you're blaming magic comes across as a question, but then it translates in the sentence to, magic is not to blame for this. Alright, I guess that you can probably glean that from that, but it's the problem of, like, not knowing the full sentence that's going to be said. Fenris Rivalry, plus 25. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong. There it is. We're pushing it up there. He now does 10 plus critical damage. There he is. There's my angry man. He big mad. We managed to do his quest though, piss him off while doing so, and spared his sister, pissing him off while doing so. Amazing. Apparently the Centurion's Cuirass is something that we've picked up here. In the 435th year of the Tevinter Imperium, Archon Almadrius built a summer palace for himself near the Eyes of Nosen. The palace was considered one of the greatest wonders of the world, and many of Almadrius's jealous rivals hatched plots to burn it to the ground. To protect his palace, the Archon stationed 100 soldiers on permanent guard. The Centurions were sworn only to the service of the Archon himself, their oaths sealed with blood. The reign of Almadrius ended in violence, and his successor, Tidarian, converted the palace into a garrison for his troops, fighting the insurrections all across the Imperium. Amidst the bedlam, the Centurions maintained their watch. They eventually fell in battle, but their oaths held, and the bodies rose again to take their posts. When Tidarian's reign came to an end, the Magisters fought amongst themselves for 20 vicious years before they crowned a new Archon, and when Parthenius finally took the throne, he found that the palace and its guardians had vanished. Not a single stone remained in the Nosen countryside. Some say the Centurions, faithful to their oaths, carried the palace away brick by brick and rebuilt it in a distant land where it would be safe, waiting for an Archon to lay claim to it. Impossible tales of the Imperium. Interesting. Yeah, that was wild. We didn't get to see Fenris put his fist through Danarius, but we did get to see him, like, explode his head. And he's free. He's free now. There you go. Free as can be. And so is his sister. Mother's gone, though. And she felt like she had no choice. But she was a mage, which made Anders' commentary really, really interesting. But that was a good show. Well, let's go to speak to Fenris. After all of that, we're gonna be like, let's go speak to him. So the questioning beliefs thing is a thing that pops up very, very frequently, which is always just like Hey, how are you feeling? Just checking in with you. And after we've done something important for you, it's a very companion heavy in that sense, where it's like you're always talking with your companions, going on their own personal quest lines, and all their quest lines feel very important to the story, almost like main quest like, and I really like that. Your characters and your companions feel very important, not just there to bolster your main character. You know? Questioning beliefs.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
What do you think?
The anniversary of my escape.
Oh. I thought it would be celebrating Danarius.
Care to hear the story?
How would it not be about Danarius? Yeah. Sorry, mate. We're not flirting. Should I say not really?
I thought you avoided talking about this.
Not on special occasions.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Get it out of your system.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Danarius during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
There's nothing like war for covering one's escape.
I had no intention of escaping. That time. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Danarius finally came for me.
Maybe he doesn't appreciate all of my jokes, so I'm just gonna keep joking at him.
He was relieved to see you'd survived, right?
Relieved to see his investment hadn't ended up in Qunari hands, perhaps. I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Danarius came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them. So I did. I killed them all.
You gave up.
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Couldn't you have found other Fog Warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Danarius then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Danarius as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Didn't Danarius stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Danarius was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
gripping stuff. You should write it down.
You think they teach slaves how to write? I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. You and I don't always agree, but...
But nothing. This isn't a bonding moment.
Let's just say you've earned my respect. A last toast, then. To the fallen.
Okay. Now I just feel like an asshole because no rivalry was gained. Oh, man. I just feel like a total douchebag. God damn, I hate picking the negative options.
That, why does everything fall to me? What earth-shattering matter requires my attention this time?
Oh, that's funny. Right-clicking on my character has dialogue. I didn't even know that. That's funny. I hate picking the negative options like that. Like, oh, I feel gross. I need to take a shower. Like, the stink of saying Fenris isn't my friend. I respect him. I'm just trying to get your rivalry points up because I can't keep you in the middle. It's one way or the other, man. God damn it. Oh. There wasn't even rivalry. There wasn't even anything to gain. It's terrible. God, no. Going back to the Hawk Estate. No one's here. I have peace and quiet.
Good to see you again, sir.
Yes, thank you. Anything at my desk? No, nothing at my desk. No. Wonderful. We're going to bring this episode to a close now because I need to clean myself of the stink of being such an arsehole today and getting that rivalry up. Goddamn. But we did some good quest lines. We did manage to get that rivalry meter up, and I'm very much looking forward to the rest of what we've got to do here. There's a lot, which is very good. I think we should probably check in with the whole Nathaniel thing in the Deep Roads. That man is probably in trouble, and we should probably get him out of it. It's been a while, so we'll probably head to the Deep Roads next time. That'll be fun. We'll take Anders again. He loves the Deep Roads. And we'll take Varric. Nostalgia. I might take a different group. We'll see how we go. But thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Dragon Age 2. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.